Some tense moments outside the Target Center in Minneapolis. We are keeping an eye on that. Our own Matt Finn is there on the ground. But on top of that, a new policy barring police officers from wearing their uniforms tonight if they weren't on duty. Try to make sure that they don't appear to be political. So our next guest created a new uniform of sorts, a red Cops for Trump t-shirt. Joining me now, Lieutenant Bob Kroll, president of the Police Officers Federation of Minneapolis. And Lieutenant, welcome. You ended up on stage with the president tonight.
I did. It was amazing.
He's always been a big supporter of law enforcement. Tonight was no exception. And I know for you, many...
This is bad news for any sovereign American. And,
my fellow Americans, we really need some help. Okay. First off, the preppers, they're isolationists. At this point in time, I don't think they really care about participating within our society. I understand the whole self-sufficiency and self-reliance, the people hoarding belongings and this, that, and the other. No, because most of these guys are buying into all the fear-mongering that's going on. Everybody's drinking the Kool-Aid. Apparently there's good business in this. A lot of hot words, a lot of negative words, fraud, debt, economic collapse, NSA, TSA, you name it. Whatever it is named, there is a title that goes to it, or there's a negative label that goes to it, and these people who are going to ruin it for us all because they are ridden with fear and panic. That's it, and that's scary. Anyone who is in fear and panicking when nothing's even happening, that's a loose cannon. That is a loose cannon. And we need to really do something about controlling this media. Too many people are suffering traumatic experiences from the media, and this is bad. Understand the whole thing about growing plants and this, that, and the other. More power to you. However, at this point in time, we really need to do something about fixing the mental state of our country, because there is something seriously wrong with the population. I don't know what it is, but there's something seriously wrong with the population. We all know that everybody is getting screwed, so why even bother? That's the defeatist attitude. Maybe that's part of the reason why America is suffering right now, is because we feel like losers.
and I swear Trump listens to my videos.
Gave up. I never gave up. I still believe in America. I still believe in it. I believe in it so much it gets me in trouble. That's how much I believe in America. So how about we work on our grammar, we work on our mental state, we get rid of this fear-mongering. By all means, be prepared for survival. Wait a few days. Have a few days supply of equipment. That's perfectly logical. As far as bunker, storm shelter, it was in the news recently that McGruff, the voice of McGruff, the crime-fighting dog, he was arrested for hoarding ammo and ammunition, and I think he had like a 30-something weapons and a grenade launcher. Do we really need to have that mentality, or do we need to have that guy running around? What if he gets overran by vigilantes? You know, maybe this guy was a great one, but one day during the apocalypse he loses his position to a bunch of vigilantes. Now they just got resupply from one guy. One guy resupply. guys are crazy. And yes, I am talking to you preppers out there. Isolationists will not work. An end of the world scenario, it's going to take a group effort. And being that and I am speaking directly to you preppers, and being that you are going to be locked away in isolation for a year, then you're going to try to fit back in with society. I bet most of the guys will wind up fucking their daughters. And that's a God honest truth. Clean up your fucking act. This is disgusting. You're buying, too many of you are buying into this false product. Freaking, is it easier to kill a deer when it's grazing on the farmland or wherever the hell it does, or when it's galloping? Stand by. If you actually want to survive a situation, get the Ranger Handbook. This will turn any man into a survival expert through practice and experience. But this is a survival Bible. Okay? Read this, then go back and replan. Okay? Because the way that these preppers are planning is completely irrational. There's an economic collapse going on. So yeah, okay, oh my God, it becomes an overwhelming experience. And that contributes to the fear. Because we know the world's shitty. But what are we going to do about it? Are you going to do something in your little cave? Are you the fucking Taliban? Are you Al-Qaeda? Why are you going to hide? Because you're a coward. And don't get me wrong, I completely respect and admire certain folks who are in a community. However, there's a few bad apples who are spoiling for the bunch, and those are the ones who I'm talking to. And the leaders who I respect and admire because they're rational with their thinking. Please, clean up your communities. It's the least we can do at this point in time. We have civil arrests going throughout this entire world, and it's already in our country. We cannot have this. We cannot have an uprising of a bunch of people fearing and panicking. Nanobots. They were seen in the clouds with nanobots. We don't need a war of the worlds in the 21st century. Because all that's going to do is institute martial law.
Tremendous job also in the defense.
And and that's exactly what I'm talking about. And I haven't changed. And well, just my hair and my ruggedness. I got a little bit harder because I was trying to clean up my act. And clean up my act didn't do well, and then, well, freaking roughing it down fared just this well. The fact is that once you're a monster, you're always just a monster. And some people will love you, and some people will fear you. I give people the creeps, and I try to find other counterphobic people, because it's our time to thrive. I'm not like Jeff Quillis and being able to jump off a freaking crazy bases. And like, he's the one who definitely taught me about a certain breed of people. My YouTube channel is not to become big and famous because freaking it's about localization. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to help institute. Institute's a bad word, but I'm trying to create a platform for people to just, if you gotta say it. I'll do my best to get back at you and stuff like that. But the channel of Matthew Maddox on YouTube is, hey, it's for all the misfits. Don't feel alone. You're never alone. Any thought that we have, someone else has had it too. And sorry if the vision got fucked up on this, but take care, be safe, be kind, stay strong, love you all.